Hello, I'm Jon Sandifer and welcome to this forecast for 2010 from an Ching Astrology point of view. We're looking at this new year which begins in Ching Astrology on the 4th of February 2010 and lasts all the way through until the 3rd of February 2011. In Ching Astrology, these different years come around every 9 years. And the new one coming this way is the 8 mountain year, which was last year, 9 years ago, 18 years, 27 and 36 years before. Now this is likely to be a year of change, possibly a year of revolution as well, and some of these changes could be very positive. I'm feeling confident about the year ahead in terms of the possibilities that it can bring. But when we look back in time, there are several years which really did shake up the world and certainly affected the generation that lived through them. 1929 comes to mind. The Suez Crisis of 1956, and more recently the last one was in 2001, which saw 9/11. But this year, governed by the mountain star, is certainly one that will affect all the stars differently, and this is what I'd like to share with you now. Firstly, it's very important to remember that in Ching Astrology, the year begins on the 4th of February. If you do not know what your own star is, you need to go to the website and check out your own birth star. It's very easy to click on, and then you can discover whether you're a 1 water star or a 2 earth star or whichever of the 9. Now if, for example, you're an 8 mountain star, then 2010 is going to be a year of change. In many ways it's a year of rebirth. We all go to this house every 9 years, and it's an opportunity to let go of past patterns and embrace new ones. If you're a 9 fire star, this is a year when you borrow the house that belongs to the Father or the Heaven trigram. You're literally the boss. You get things done, and you see things very clearly. Now if you're a 1 water star, the diplomatic star, you now are moving into the West and borrow the house of joy or the lake. A good time to relax, not take life too seriously, but do remember that sometimes this year you might not be taken too seriously either. If you're the reliable 2 earth star drawn from the mother trigram in the I Ching, you now move to the 8 mountain house. A great place to be for studying, for achieving, discovering knowledge, but also not a great place if you're trying to hear clearly what's going on around you. So communication can be an issue. For the 3 thunder star, this is your year. This is your year to be seen, to be noticed, and for you to get all the PR you would love to have without making any effort at all. Now, if you're a 4 wind star, 2009, that was the lively year for you. Now it's a chance for you to take things a little bit quieter and to build on what you discovered or what you began to formulate last year. For the 5 Tai Chi star, things are on the up and up. After a relatively quiet 2009, you're now in a great position to start to negotiate new deals, contracts, or even shake hands on future adventures. For the natural born leader of the party, the 6 heaven star, you're finally out of 2 years of relatively quiet time. You're now into your spring, and with that comes all the energy, the enthusiasm and the stamina associated with that phase of time. And if you're a 7 lake star, born out of the youngest daughter trigram, then you really are on a roll. This is the year that whatever you started to get moving in 2009, this starts to take off and grows really quickly. So I do encourage you to have a look at the site. I update it every week. There's information about your star and where it moves to week by week, month by month, and of course more about where you are this year. I wish you well and enjoy the 8 mountain year. Thank you for your time.